Calgary Stampede went into toward paddock and up towards it.
Hello everybody, it's Suffolk Andy here at Pin Mill. We've been here before, but the tide is sort of, it's going down now, but every time we usually come here it's always bloody muddy. But I thought I'd start from here today, being it's such a gorgeous day on a Tuesday afternoon here in Suffolk. As you can see, it's quite popular down there. The old Button Oyster pub is doing well, and but what a wonderful spot. Yeah, well, let's go on to what's been going on, boys and girls. Well, I see all the northern boys had their ride out, quite a few of them. I think Skeggy said there was about 50 of them, and poor buggers that dumped the rain on them. But it looks like they've had a good time. I've watched one or two of the vlogs that have been up. Hope to watch a few more. So at least they had a bloody good day out, even if you can just count the rain. Well, we had the same situation here in Suffolk. Dan Doolittle organised a ride out with the Essex and Suffolk engines, not pedals, and there was about 50 of us on that one, maybe a bit more. And it rained. After you. After you, sir. Yeah, it rained, and it rained, and it rained, and I got bloody soaked, and everybody else did, most of us. But the funny thing was, when I left my house in the morning, it was absolutely like it is today. And we went from Ipswich to Sudbury, still fine, left Sudbury, on the way to Newmarket, and it chopped it down for the rest of the day. And guess what? I never took any rain gear. Right, you know I do my churches. I'll tell you a quick story about this one. In the war, there wasn't this church here, there was another one. And a rogue Dougal-bud came over, you know, the flying bomb, and slammed in, dropped out of the sky and slammed into this church that was here before this one. Blown it absolutely to pieces, and the poor old vicar was inside, and they never found any part of him. It was that bad. He was obliterated. And another old story about this, I worked on this church about 30 years ago, and they were digging a trench out the back. And this guy was digging this trench, and as he was going along the trench, he was lopping the heads off skulls, and he kept bringing them in, and we had a windowsill full of bloody skulls. So when the vicar come up, he said, "Vicar, what can I do with these?" And the vicar said, "I don't know, they're dead already." He said, "Just leave them there." He said, "I'll put them back one day." So I don't know whatever happened to them bloody skeleton heads, but he weren't concerned. He said, "You can't hurt them now." So there's a couple of little stories about that place. Right, the other thing is, I enjoyed me vlog I done the other day called Chit Chat, and like today I got nothing really in my mind to talk about or anything else, but I was thinking about doing some cheers mate, I was thinking about doing some vlogs about chat and different things. And I know a lot of you boys and girls know I'm into vaping and stuff like that, and there's a guy on there who's got a site called A Bloody Good Vape. Well, I thought, yeah, I like that. What about what about a bloody good waffle? And I think that's what we're going to do. Right, I'm going to start. Did anybody watch that MotoGP from Assen on Saturday? Because they don't race on a Sunday there. And Rossi's decision to turn up on the sighting lap with slicks on, and everybody else had wet tyres, and it was like spitting. Who made that decision? Did he make that decision, or was it his pit crew or his pit manager or whatever? Because I tell you what, if I didn't make that decision, I'd have been friggin' pissed off. Or if he made that decision, I can't believe Rossi would fall into that, you know. So, because he had to start from the grid lane, mind you, still finished 5th, which is not bad. But you'd have thought he'd have got a better handle on that, a bloke of his experience. Still a bloody good race, but enjoyed every minute of that. Yeah, going back to the ride out. Like I say, there must have been about 50 of us. There was 1 or 2 very, very well-known vloggers there. I'm not going to name drop. I don't think I ought to. But there was 1 or 2 very good vloggers there. And I've got some film and different things which I'll render down, like I said earlier. I've got about an hour and a half of it, but most of it is me riding on my own in the friggin' driving rain. Because on the way back they stopped at a garage because the poor bugger had a puncture, and I filmed everybody leaving the garage, which I'll put on there, and they went off and I sort of went to catch up with them, and we came to this road and there was about 3 or 4 cars between us and a slug puller. Now I was with one young lad had been left behind on a 125, so I thought, well, I'll keep with him, you know, I'm not going to dump him. And he did have a few attempts to get past this slug puller, and not doing very well. And you got to remember, it was driving rain. I will put it on the vid because you'll see me go past it. And in the end I thought, well, I've had enough of this. Go and get, you know, I'm soaking wet, freezing cold, I'm off. Another 30 odd miles to do in this. So I went off like a scolded cat, you know. And the young lad did say to me though that he did get past the slug puller about 30 seconds after I did. But he said he did pull up behind me a little bit. He said, then Andy, you was gone. And I must admit, I really did enjoy that friggin' ride. I wasn't with the group, I was all on my own, and the road from Bury to Sudbury is fantastic for a bike, as long as you don't hit traffic. And the rain was driving, and these Pirelli Angels I got on this bike, man, they're so sure-footed. You've got no problem with them at all, no problem with them at all. And I just thought, I'm going to ride this, and I'm going to ride it pretty damn fast. And I will put some of it up, little bits and pieces, you'll see, about riding in driving rain and the wet, and getting a bit of speed up as well. Yeah, we're coming down to Shotley here. This is where HMS Ganges used to be, down that road there, where all the sailor boys used to come and do their sailor training. Oh look, the old cruise boat is in, as you can see over there. As you can see, it's a lovely spot. That's Harwich over there, that's Felixstowe over there, and this is Shotley, and it's straight out there, Landguard Point, and you're out into the North Sea. Quite a stretch of water. Don't worry, Mark, I'm not talking to myself. I'm filming. I'm making a film. Yeah. So when I'm talking, you think I'm talking to myself. It's going into here. There's a mic inside my crash helmet. Oh no, I've got to talk to somebody, ain't you? Oh, that was funny. Old couple in that car, they honestly thought I was talking to myself. Oh, that was brilliant. What a lovely old couple. Oh, brilliant. Oh, they make your day, don't it? Things like that. You know, make you glad to be bloody alive. Anyway, this bloody vlog will go on for friggin' ever, as they all do if I let them. I always remember that one I done for Mr. B. can you do a 10-minute vlog without editing it? And when I looked, it was about 35 friggin' minutes. So, I don't know. Yeah, so I got one or two things to do. I done a vid the other day. When I first started this, I done my first ride on the Virago. Well, that's now hit, I nearly think it's 4,500 hits, that vlog. And you know, when I done it, I'd never rid one before, and I didn't know a lot about them and whatever. I don't go into the technical side of anything because that's not me. Going off that, this is where I used to have my boat, my little fishing boat here. And over here, I don't know if we can see it, not the blue boat, but the little yellow boat that is all fucked up now under there, was my sailing boat, my little sailing boat. And there's a story about that. I'll tell you about that one day. I'll tell you, that was freaking crazy. Anyway, yeah, going back to the Virago, I thought I'll do another vlog now. First ride on the Virago, part 2, because I know a little bit more about it. I know the feel of the bike now where I never did before and everything else. So I've made that. I made that about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I haven't put it up yet. It's just on my computer, and I will put it up just to do the comparison between the two, you know. Infamous Biker was talking again about another ride out somewhere else, like North Wales or somewhere like that. Well, I did message him back and said, you know, the boys like us out here in East Anglia and places like that, it's just too damn far. But if they're going to do a weekend, then that might be feasible, you know, because I would just go and stay somewhere or BB or something and spend a weekend. But if he was looking to somewhere like, I don't know, the Cotswolds or the Peak District, somewhere like that, I'd be up for that. You know, definitely be up for that. But North Wales is one hell of a jog from here. But if they do it, best of luck to them, that's what I say. But if they went somewhere like, say, the Peak District, Midlands, I'd go for it, you know. Anyway, I'm not going to keep waffling on. Waffle. Anyway, that's enough from me. From a bloody good waffle. Ride safe, boys and girls. Be good. If you can't be good, don't be like me, because you'll have the bloody police at your door. No, you won't. No, you won't. It's just me being bloody stupid. Anyway, Suffolk Andy!